Okay, so I'm going to do my best to record this as quickly as possible. I just wanted to film what I am doing while I am waiting for my Erin Condren agenda to come in. So this is a printable I made, and it's available in my Etsy shop, and I'll put the link down below. This first page, I had inked up the edges of some of the first pages with Distress Oxide. I'm not sure how in love I am with vintage photo for this particular agenda, or notebook, journal, whatever you want to call it, shabby chic journal, junk journal. But I do have another ink that I ordered, and I have been rearranging my room, so I haven't been able to find it, and it is the tea dyed, and it is more of a slightly pink tint. Makes things look distressed, but not as dark as this particular one. So that's what you can see along these edges. If you buy this printable, of course it's not going to have these inked up edges on it, and of course you're gonna have to write your name in. Here I put some Erin Condren Washi up here that I inked up. There are I believe 5 files that come with the printable, and I'll go over it. Some of the things in this printable aren't part of that file to buy. They're just things that I printed. So this page is part of it, and then there's different variations. Some say journal, some say or you choose what you want to print. There's journal, there's this agenda belongs to, this notebook belongs to, this planner belongs to, whichever one you want. I know a lot of us are waiting on our agenda still, and so this is why I made this. This is not part of the printable, it's just a picture that I liked. This is my favorite scripture about herbs, and yeah, one of my favorites. It's not part of the printable, but if you want it, I can make it available. There is a section, or there's a file as part of the download that comes with this, that's called sections, and it's actually just, I don't even remember how many, a ton of different pages that you can choose to print and use as dividers. What I meant to do, and I forgot, is that I was going to print each of these dividers on cardstock, and then also eventually I will have tabs available so that you can print up the tabs and you choose where you want your tabs to be placed, you know, along the edge or top or however. I've even seen people put them at the bottom. But so in the future, these I'll be using even after I get my agenda, because I like to have my stuff divided up. And so yeah, in the future I would put this on cardstock, and then I would make sure that it has a tab on it someplace. So the back of those is blank, and I'll be inking them up with that other Distress Oxide in the tea color. But anyway, they come blank, not blank, they come white like this. So this, I'm not sure why I didn't make this part of the printable. I think it was just because I needed to review it. I need to review this and make sure that it's the dates are all correct. I just did it quickly a week or so ago. And then the other reason is that I would have had to have put it in the way I make it, I would have had to put it in a different file. And there's only so many files you can upload at a time to Etsy. So if anybody's interested in this, then let me know, and I would be glad to you know, go over this and check to make sure everything's okay with it, and then make it available as a separate purchase for a way lower price than the full A5 ring kit, I think is what I've called it. Here's another one of those dividers. It just says goals. Now, when I first printed this up, you can't even see, this has lined pages, And then this has boxes on it. I'm not even sure if it's going to show up on the camera. So I corrected the file, and this is what it looks like when you print it up. This might not show up on camera, but this is, this, you can definitely see it in person. And then you can see how it prints up. It has little cut marks on it, so you know where to cut. And then the other side is lined. The reason that I make these backed with line pages or blanked is because I like to be able to move things around. And if this goals page was attached to something else, like it is in the life planner, then I wouldn't be able to migrate it throughout the journal as well, or the planner, however you want to call it. So this is the monthly section. And then again, I like all my stuff separate. You can print it how you choose to print it, but I like for my stuff to be printed up separately. So there's a June divider, there's a lined page, and then here is an undated month. And so you would go through and you could say, either put your favorite sticker shop on here. You could put the year with your stickers and put stickers in each box, or you could write them in. And then here's July. I like to be able to, again, move things around. So when June's over, then I will either pull it out, or I'd probably pull it out or put it in the back. So right now I just have June and July in here because that's all I'm expecting that I'm going to need. But we'll see. So there's July. You to date as you want to date it. I know that there's 6 weeks, but I really liked in the Petite Planner how they had that set up with 6 weeks. And then you just fill in, you know, you can either put your favorite stickers over those from either an Erin Condren sticker kit. I'm partial to the floral sticker kit, or you can go in and just, you can write the dates of the following month at the end, whatever's left over. Here's my daily section. Again, this didn't print out very well, and I've gone in and I've corrected it. This particular one is darker and looks like this. So it's kind of like the dashboard in the life planner. I've kept them really simple so that you can customize them however you want, and you can use your, again, your sticker kits. And then you get into the dailies. Now I know this is not exactly like the Daily Duo, but I did that on purpose because I really thought it would be nice to be able to come in and customize this however you want it whenever you need it. Say even after you get your agenda in, you have, say you mess something up and you know, it just didn't turn out, covering it up with stickers, the mess up or whatever, you can come in and print one of these pages, and then you have it to use however you want. You come in and you highlight. So like here, I'll be planning out for June here soon, and so I'm going to put a highlight mark over June, and then say it's the 1st. I would highlight the 1st, and then I would highlight whichever day that is. And then you just go through with your favorite highlighter. I'm going to be using a mild liner in like a rose color if I can find it. I believe there's one that's kind of close to this color of my nail polish, and I'll be using that just because, again, I'm partial to Flora. So anyway, you flip through. Like I'll be starting, other nice thing about this is if you want to do a Sunday start, you can highlight Sunday. You could start it whatever day of the week you want. I'll be starting mine on Monday, and then Tuesday, Wednesday, you just print out the whole week at a time. Anyway, go through the whole week, and then through here, and then probably, I don't know if I'll be putting a lined page in here or not, but there are lined pages available. And then this is the task section. There's other things that you could print up in place of tasks. You could do a to-do. I don't even remember. I did so many sections. whatever you like. I just like the term tasks. I like how it sounds. Again, this turned out really light, and I fixed it. And this is what it looks like fixed. And I believe there's even a divider called checklist, because that's what this is kind of like when you do Erin Condren. Oh, and then this, again, this is really light, but for those days when you've got a lot going on during the week, I made this little bookmark. And again, here it is fixed where it's made with darker lines, and I hope you can see that. I made it so that it prints 2 on a page so that you could do several. What I've done on mine is I've made it so that I could just use it. I slit the holes, and then it's like that, and I can move it throughout my week, because I've got weeks sometimes that are really, really busy, either crazy schedule at work, or my parents maybe have lots of doctor's appointments that I want to remember that they've got going on, so I can either take them to their appointments or find babysitters for my son or whatever. We all have things that get us really busy sometimes during our week, and we need to be able to have a week at a glance. Another option that you could do with this, and I will probably do once I've got the agenda, is laminate this instead of punching the holes right here. Just cut one. On the back it's got lines. Again, you can't see it on this one probably, but the other one you can. Anyway, laminate it and then punch holes in the side, either, you know, the same spacing, or maybe it'll end up being a little further out, I'm not sure. And then I'm going to put little gold eyelets right here, because I'll have the agenda and I'll be able to easily open it and move it throughout, or I don't know. That way you could use with it laminated, use a wet erase marker on it if you want. The nice thing about this too is that some people like it the way that Erin Condren does it, where it's the notes side on theirs, you know, the coil clips are on this side. So you have the option, whichever way you want to do it. I've spaced it out so that you could choose which way you like yours to face. There's that. And then, let's see, I was at the checklists. And then I don't have anything particular printed up or made yet to go in these sections, but just so you get an idea of what sections are available, there's one called Faith. In my church, we do something called Ministering. Provident Living, that's kind of like, again, you don't have to print these exact dividers up, but Provident Living would be like things that you're doing to prepare for the stability of your future, both physically, whatever it might be. Physically, it could be something to do with your home, it could be something to do with yourself, it could be something spiritual, whatever you're doing to provide stability for yourself and your family. Finances divider, auto divider, and again, there's way more dividers than just what I'm showing here. Wellness, travel, moments to remember, vision journal, light the world. These are like what I'm going to put here is ideas of like service project ideas, because I'm not very good about going outside myself. And so these would be things, could be within your home too, but just in general, I'm not real good about going outside myself. So I want like service project, pay it forward type things. Work. Inbox, some people call these brain dump. I did not make a section called brain dump. I don't know why, but I don't like that saying, which is just ridiculous. So I made it inbox. A lot of people do use the term inbox. That's where you just, you know, you put a note section in there where you're just writing down all kinds of whatever you need to write down and then organize it later. Birthdays, holidays, home. In that holiday section, I'm really excited for that one, because I am going to do like bucket list type activities. Home, family, and notes. I think is the last divider I had in here. and then you can just see some notes that I've made go in the back, and that's it. And if you have any questions about maybe which dividers are available on the Etsy listing, I did put a big list of Griffin. Sorry, my son came up and was talking. I did put a big list of some of the dividers that are in there, but again, it's not fully comprehensive. There are a lot more. If you have any questions or if you have any requests, just make a comment below. Thanks. Bye-bye.